some of the Ubiquiti's newly released cameras have AI in the labels, which means they can detect faces and license plates. But what if you want your existing old UniFi Protect cameras or even third-party cameras to have that ability? Ubiquiti's answer is AI part. Depending on whether I like it or not, in the future I may or may not purchase more AI parts. Just in case, I also purchased a rack mount for it. The AI part has two RJ45 parts, which naturally make people think, okay, one part is to connect to the AI part itself, the other one is to connect to the camera that the AI part will provide AI supports, right? No, it's not the case. So this has nothing to do with the camera that the AI part will enhance. If you go to the FAQ section from the UniFi store, see the first question, how many camera it will be compatible with. Future Protect updates will expand the capacity to support multiple cameras. So at this moment on the UI, you can only set up one, but in the future, you should be able to set up multiple cameras. If you scroll down, see, in the future, it will support up to 5 UniFi Protect cameras, which is good news. But at this moment, we have to stick with one camera only. After the AI part is adopted, as you can see, the very first thing you need to do is to pair it with a camera. Before start the pairing, let me show you the doorbell's setting before the pairing. So for the doorbell, under the recording settings, you can see it does support some AI events already. For example, package, animal, person, vehicle, right? But it doesn't have face recognition. It doesn't have license plate recognition. So that's what AI part should be able to help, right? That's the purpose for me to pair the AI part with the doorbell. Then let me do it. For the AI part, click the pair camera button, choose the doorbell. As I mentioned, for now, the AI part only supports one camera. That's why everything is radio button, but in the future, it should be changed. Okay, save it. That's it. That's the very simple setting and the only setting you can do on the AI part. After the pairing is done, see, for the doorbell, it has a small AI icon. That means it's paired with the AI part. So now if I go back to the doorbell setting, under the recording settings, you can see the face and license plate recognition are automatically added to the detection tabs. Perfect. At this moment, the system should be able to detect face based on the doorbell and AI part settings, right? Let me try it. Give me a second. Okay, I'm back. If I go to the person under faces, nothing. No faces detected. Apparently something's wrong in the backend. AI part hasn't detected any faces. Okay, so now I need to go to the backend, try to find out what's wrong. From UniFi Protect, I can get the IP address for AI part. It's 16150, right? In the lower part SSH terminal, if I try to SSH to it, you can see connection refused. So I need to first enable the SSH. To enable it is a little bit tricky for UniFi Protect. So first, I need to enable the SSH to the UNVR. So I go to Settings, Control Plane, under Console, under Advanced. Yes, I have already enabled SSH, right? Keep in mind, this is just for the UNVR. It's not for AI part. So in the left side SSH terminal, let me SSH into the UNVR. Let me go to the user share folder. Then there's a UniFi Protect folder. CD to it. Okay, CD to app, CD to config. Let me edit the default.json file. Then search for SSH. Okay, you can see the enable SSH setting is false. I need to change it to true. Okay, save it. Now I need to restart the UniFi Protect application. Let me simply run it from command line. Service UniFi Protect, restart. It will take a while. Okay, it's restarted. Then I need to configure the password for SSH into the AI part. So I go to setting, but this time it's under system. Go to advanced. See the very first option is confusingly called recovery code. In fact, this is the password you need to use if you want to SSH to the UniFi Protect devices. For example, AI part. So I already set a password. Then in the lower part, SSH terminal, let me repeat the exact same command. See, this time it prompted me to input the password, which means the SSH has been successfully enabled. Then I need to input the password, which I already set in the UniFi Protect application. And another thing is, see here, for the username, I use root. Okay. Now I'm in. Interestingly, you can see the operating system is not BusyBox as in SuperLink or UniFi Switch. In fact, it's a modified Debian Linux. See, this is the release information. Now I need to do some investigations to understand what processes are related to the AI part functionalities. Basically, what I'm going to do is to use net stat command to find out what processes are monitoring what part. Then I will use ps command to see the running processes. I won't bore you about the details. I already did the detective work. In the upper side slice, I already draw the processes based on my findings. By the way, I don't have any Ubiquiti document explaining how it works for AI part. This is completely based on my short investigation. Of course, I don't guarantee the correctness of this diagram, but it works for me for this video. Okay, so let me briefly explain how it works. The AI part runs a AV airport process. It will have a connection with the UNVR, and the UNVR will feed the video using RTSP to the AI part. So even though for my case, the camera is a doorbell, it's connected to an AP using Wi-Fi, the doorbell is not directly feeding data into AI part. Instead, the data directly comes from the UNVR. So once the AI part has the video, it will communicate with another process. It's called streamer. The streamer will do the audio video streaming stuff, and then the streamer will feed data to other processes. For example, to detect faces, it needs this particular process, which is called Ubiquiti detect. The issue I'm facing is related to this particular process. So let me show you what happened. In the existing SSH session, let me cd to the folder etc persistent. You can see there are multiple configuration files, including this particular one, smartdetect.config. Let me edit this file. See, in the beginning, it lists out what's the smart detection which is enabled. It does include face and license plate. So these 6 enabled detects are the same as we enabled in the doorbell setting in UniFi Protect, right? Which is good. But if I keep reading, so I can see this zone setting, which is zone 1. Zone 1 is the default zone. And see the object types, it only has person, vehicle, animal. It doesn't have face. You may know for doorbell, it has 2 zones by default. The other one is to detect the package, right? You can see the second length zone. Yes, the object type only has packages, which is good. But for the zone 1, it doesn't have the object types I need. It's missing face. So let me manually edit the file to include the face, then save the file. To force the processes to restart, let me search a shell script I want to run. Okay, this shell script is what I want to manually execute. It will restart the dependent modules which are related to the smart detection. So let me manually run it. Okay, see, it restarted the modules. Let me go to the person tab from UniFi Protect. See, now under faces, no faces detected, right? Let me try it again. Okay, it successfully detects my face, which means my modification works. So the root cause was due to that face is missing in the object type in the configuration file. Okay, the issue has been resolved for me. However, if it's really due to Ubiquiti's bug, which I doubt, because it's just a very simple, seemingly mandatory configuration, right? I can't believe Ubiquiti missed it in the software logic. However, before I started making this video, I was able to consistently reproduce the issue. But during the video's making, I tried to reset the AI part and starting from scratch, then the issue couldn't be reproduced. So now I'm paranoid. I'm not really sure what happened, why I got that particular issue. Anyway, after this investigation, I understand how it works internally. It may also help my future troubleshootings. Okay, just want to share my experience. Thanks for watching.